If you're ever in doubt about school selection, these three main things should be your first priority. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new on here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Gigi or Stella, and if you're a returning subscriber, as always, you know how we do it here. Thank you so much for sticking around with your girl. Today we're going to be continuing from the series that we started previously, and today we'll be discussing tuition fees for bachelor's and master's program at the Warsaw University of Technology. Before I go into the nitty-gritties of this particular video, I want to answer the question, why Poland? Why Warsaw University of Technology? One of the biggest problems that students in diaspora experience pursuing quality education abroad, especially in Europe, is being able to afford tuition fee without compromising on the quality of education. One of the advice I give to students or to my student community looking to self-fund their education is to always check for schools with affordable tuition. Warsaw University of Technology is one of those schools that offers quality education while having reasonable tuition. Another answer to that question is that as a foreign student who has obtained a degree in any of the Polish universities in Poland, you are entitled to a graduate visa that allows you or enables you to look for a job after your studies. And this is one of the perks and advantages that foreign students who study in Polish universities are afforded with. The third thing, which I would actually get into later on in the series, is the affordability of the general cost of living, which is very, very suitable for students looking to self-fund. Because one of the things you don't want to do is to live in a high maintenance city with low income, especially since you're self-funding your tuition. If you're ever in doubt about school selection, these three main things should be your first priority, because you don't want to get a degree without being able to work afterwards, or you don't want to pay through your nose for a degree and still not be able to afford basic amenities and the basic things that you need to survive. Yeah, so let's get right into the video proper. Here at the Warsaw University of Technology, students looking to do a bachelor's or a master's program have different duration depending on the course programs that they are doing. I kind of shed a little light on this in the first video that I did. If you haven't seen that video yet, or you're thinking about how to apply to the Warsaw University of Technology, I've created an entire video on applying for a master's program or a bachelor's program, and it's going to be linked somewhere in this video. Do check that video out. The different durations depend on the different programs that you're applying to. And depending on the program, the duration may range from 3 to 4 semesters, as in the case of a master's program, or 7 to 8 semesters, as in the case of a bachelor's program. For each of these different programs, you're obligated to pay tuition fee per semester. In this video, we're going to be discussing how much each of these programs, whether a master's or a bachelor's programs, cost per semester at the Warsaw University of Technology. For the bachelor's program, there are different durations for the different programs available at the Warsaw University of Technology. And for these different programs, there are different tuition fee. For instance, architecture costs 3,840 euros per semester, and other courses like civil engineering cost 3,700 euros. These prices that are in euros are for non-EU students. However, EU students either do not pay tuition or pay in Polish zloty. Same goes for master's program. In the master's program, depending on the duration of the program, there are different tuition fees, and this tuition fee is also in euro for non-EU candidates. For instance, environmental engineering costs 2,100 euros, and this is for each semester for the 4 semesters that this course lasts for. You can find out more in the link that I will be leaving in the description box as to the specific tuition fee that relates to the program that you intend to study. You can only pay tuition fee after you've received the conditional acceptance letter. Please refer to my previous video on the application process. When making payments for your tuition fee, there are 3 main things to remember. The first thing is to use the CID number, which is also the application ID number, in the description, followed by your surname and your first name. This will help them to track your payment faster. The second thing to remember is to ensure that when paying your tuition fee, that you also ensure that you pay the bank charges on top of the tuition fee. Use the link in your application portal to find the tuition fee account and make the payment. Lastly, the currency to pay the tuition fee is always in euros, so please try to make sure that you find a way to make this payment in euro. Something to remember though, there's a deadline to make tuition per semester. If you exceed that deadline, there will be an additional interest that will be charged per day after the deadline has passed. And this is going to be added to the tuition fee that you were originally going to pay. So refusal to pay can result in three things. The school has a right to withdraw you from the school, and withdrawal from the school could also result in you losing your student status, and which is also your legal right to stay in the country. And it can also result in a denial of temporary residence to continue your study. That's all I have for today's video. If there are any further questions that you'd like to ask regarding tuition fees, application processes, either for a bachelor's or master's program, you know you can always DM me. You can always send your messages either to my DM on Instagram, or you can shoot me an email and I'll do well to respond to your emails or your Instagram messages. Please like this video, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. It helps to create visibility for my channel and help me reach more students who are also looking for information about studying in Europe or studying in Poland. Also drop me a comment in the comment section about areas or ideas that you want me to film on, and I will do well to put it in my to-do list. I will leave you as always. Remember where you're coming from, remember where you are, and remember where you're going to. Until the next series, it's all shades of love.